What's up everyone, Sean Count Blagger here today doing my first collection update in a while. This is going to be shirts because you guys like to see that for some reason, and vinyl. I'm going to start with the shirts because I got a ton, but what we are listening to in the background, thank you once again to Forteresse for giving me permission to do so. We are listening to the latest album from Forteresse, Themes Pour La Rebellion, I think is how you would say it. Apologize about my French. Excuse my French, as you could say. The reaction you guys have had to my personal update video is phenomenal. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for your condolences. It means a lot to me. Now, I'm going to start off with a shirt that I got a lot of questions about when I showed it, when I was wearing it in a video recently. It's not metal related at all, but this is given to me by my brother, Justin, one of my best friend. Like, thank you so much, man. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 shirt. It's the Japanese poster. This was done by a company called Rucking Fotten. So check out Rucking Fotten. The link will be down below. This shirt's been sold out for a while, but they do what's called slasher packs, which is 4 shirts of the Japanese posters of different movies. Check out their Instagram. Give them a follow. Awesome products. Next, I saw the Acacia Strain, Crowbar, and Hatebreed. So I bought an Acacia Strain shirt. They were absolutely killer. Really love this long sleeve. On the back, Hide in Fear, Acacia Strain. Love that. Got to meet Vincent Bennett. Picture will be here. Thank you, Vincent. I know it's your Instagrams don't call me Vince. And he also, just gonna throw these out real quick, signed that and that, 2 of my favorite albums from them. And he also signed my CDs. Not gonna bust those out, but that was sick. Also, Crowbar was incredible. Got to meet Kurt. You see this, Kurt? Thank you so much. And in fact, he also, as I was leaving the show, focus, give me this guitar pick. Come on, focus. Whatever, it says the riff lord. It's really cool. Thank you so much, dude. So I got this shirt. And because one of my favorite albums from them is Oddfellows Rest, picked this up, the 20th anniversary shirt, which is really sick. Love that album. We're gonna mix it up. These are funny. These were given to me by my girlfriend. These are from a company called Unmetal. Don't buy these shirts if you're interested in these type of shirts from anywhere else. Buy them from Unmetal because they are bootlegs, and to the people that are bootlegging them, fuck you. Phil Collins in the air tonight. I dig Phil Collins, so this is really cool. Looks like a dope thrash metal shirt. Really like that one. My favorite, though, this one's fucking awesome. Creedence Clearwater, Bad Moon Rising, parody of Eating Back to Life. Love this shirt. Fucking awesome. Check out Unmetal. Link will be down below. When I saw Watain, I picked up that scarf, this beanie, and this shirt. It's the only shirt they had in my size that was left. I am so pissed because I wanted to drop like 200 at their table. Couldn't do that. But this is still a cool shirt. They were unbelievable. Destroyer 666 was amazing. They had no shirts in my size either. I am of my father the devil, and the lust of my father I will do. Malfighter is definitely my favorite Watain song, so that's awesome. And then saw Cradle of Filth had VIP. Might as well show this. I didn't have the meet and greet VIP. I had the one that the venue was doing. So we got this poster of the show. Thank you, Kat, for the tickets for both shows, and especially the VIP. That was awesome. stood right behind the soundboard. The balcony had a perfect view. Except for the dipshits that were in front of us that kept holding their phone up the whole time. Till they moved, thank fuck. Also, shout out to Troy and Matt, 2 subscribers I met at that show. Actually met Troy at the Watain show. Shout out to anybody that came up to me. The dude with the bloody eye during the Watain show, you're a champ. Thanks to all of you guys, that was awesome to get to meet you. So I always said, if you see me at a show, come up and say what's up. But picked up 3 shirts from Cradle because they were that good. You'll know the line by his claw. The Cryptorania tour shirt. And can't remember the name of this one. Cursed with a Snake. And then on the back. Very cool. Now we're going to move on to vinyl, and I got some really cool shit to show. I don't have a hell of a lot, but what I have is very solid and extremely diverse. Alright, so first record I'm going to show, it's a 7-inch, it's a double 7-inch. This was one of the only pieces in my Forteresse collection I was missing. I'm still missing the rehearsal tape, so if any of you have that and are willing to sell it to me for a price that's not going to prolapse me, please let me know. I am desperate to get my hands on that, because once I have that, I'll have everything from Forteresse. So here is the Legend split. Thank you to my buddy Aaron for selling this to me for a great price. Limited 500. This is Forteresse, Chasse Gallery, Monarch, and Sej. It's the best bands in Quebecois black metal, other than like Gris and Sombre Forets and Nige Eternal. Gatefold, black vinyl, nothing really fancy to show. Wendigo, definitely my favorite song. The Chasse Gallery song, it's good, but it's not Mense Helquin level good. I think that album's fantastic. This song's alright. Monarch, it's Monarch being Monarch. Monarch's awesome, so I'm glad that they're on this split. And the Sej song is just phenomenal, but the Forteresse side is what kills it. It is just fantastic. And comes with a poster, which is very cool. So once again, thanks to my buddy Aaron for selling this to me at a great price. I appreciate it, and it's time to do an update to the family photo of Forteresse. So thanks once again, dude. Up next, what we're listening to, Themes pour la Rebellion by Forteresse. When this went up for pre-order, I was at work, and where I work is at the top of a mountain. I'm the top operator for ski lifts. When this pre-order went up, I was running around on the mountain trying to find service, and I finally had service in the most dangerous spot, right by the bowl wheel where all the chairs are swinging around. But I stood there, champed it through, got my hands on it, super pleased. This album is ridiculously good. The vinyl sounds unbelievably good. Comes with a few cool things. It's just on black vinyl, not going to bother showing you that, but has a nice printed inner sleeve. And comes with a super nice poster. Just wish I had a poster for a Metal Noir Quebecois. Now I would have all the posters that came with a vinyl. But the fact that I even own Metal Noir Quebecois on vinyl is enough, and I'm super glad to get my hands on this. And I'm glad to see that they're doing a repress. So if you missed out on this, don't worry. Repress is coming soon. I believe the pre-orders are actually up now for it. So get your hands on that. Next, I got this at Reimagined Records. It's not metal, but it's fucking awesome. I'm a big collector of the early stuff of this band. I'm only missing one album, and I'll have all my favorites from them. Uriah Heep Live, January 1973. This has a lot of really good songs on it. Sunrise, Sweet Rain, Easy Livin', July Morning, Gypsy, Circle of Hands, Look at Yourself. And then there's a cool rock and roll medley that has Roll Over Beethoven, Blue Suede Shoes, Mean Woman Blues, Hound Dog, At the Hop, a whole lot of shaking going on, and Blue Suede Shoes. Thought that was really cool that they did that. This is in impeccable condition. Check this shit out. So the gatefold still has, and this is pretty hard to find from what I've seen, at a good price, and I paid like about $10 for this, with the booklet still attached. The only one I'm missing is Salisbury. I need that. And it still had the printed inner sleeves. Both of them are the same, so it's whatever, but absolutely killer. And the records are in fantastic condition. So shout out to Reimagine for always delivering the goods when it comes to the quality of the used records they sell. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna pause the video because this goddamn thing. Next record, picked this up at the Watain show. The new EP from Destroyer 666, Call of the Wild. 4 songs, killer shit, just more of the amazing black thrash heavy metal sound that these guys have. And they were just so good live. They had the guitarists from Watain come out and do Iron Fist cover, which is sick. 45 RPM put out by Season of Mist. Cool printed inner sleeve with lyrics. And this comes on clear vinyl, which is always super cool. If I can get it back in the sleeve. Yeah, let's use the chin. Yeah. And if you're bitching about how I just put that back in the sleeve, eat a dick. It's my record, not yours. And it's also interesting how it's got the maxi single sort of vibe to it with the jacket being cut on the top. Favorite song from this is Stone by Stone. That song is just an absolute ripper. But yeah, Destroyer 666, great band. Check them out. Definitely one of the best live bands I've ever seen. Now for a completely different change of pace. This is something that a lot of you won't dig, but I am going to encourage all of you to check out. This is a country album, and this is not what you hear on the radio. You could call it folk if you want. I would call it country personally. If you like Johnny Cash, especially the later work, this is the shit. Colter Wall, self-titled. Oh my god. This dude, he's in his early 20s. I believe he's like 21 or 22. And he has the voice of like a 40-year-old man. Like, when I heard this, shout out to Brain Smasher, who sent me a song to check out from this. And I was floored. And when he told me how old he was, I couldn't believe it because he sounds like a 40-year-old dude that's been doing country for years, but the dude's a freak with how talented he is. Favorite song is definitely Kate McCannon and his version of Fraulein. That song means a lot to me, especially with everything that happened with my mother. I played this for my dad, and that song really moved him. But this album is so good. Codeine Dream, You Look to Yours, Bald Butte. Bald Butte is a fantastic story. And that's the great thing about this album is the fact that he is such a great storyteller. Like, this isn't just shallow drinking beer in my pickup truck with my girl looking under the stars wearing jeans in a small town. It's like legitimately sad, amazing storytelling. Kate McCannon is a murder ballad. It's super dark, highly recommend it. Comes with this really cool little booklet with lyrics and credits. This is one of the best albums I have ever heard, and it comes on black vinyl, but I'll show the center labels because I think they look really cool. Always like the look of that center label. Once again, thank you to Reimagine Records. They ordered this for me, and I love to give them business because they're absolutely amazing people. If you are in Central New York, definitely check out Reimagine Records. Not a lot of metal with the type of shit that I listen to and what a lot of you guys listen to, but at the same time, they are just a great store. Highly recommended. Check out Colter Wall. When I say that this is the only thing I listen to for a solid almost 2 weeks, I mean it. It's that good. Check it out. Next record. This was a gift from my girlfriend. And I just realized I feel like I'm shouting, so I'm turning that down just by one. This is awesome. The Steel Warlust. Storming the Steel Legions Live 1996. Now, this is a pretty common record. Doesn't have the lyric sheet, but it's one better. She got me the test press. This is awesome. You see this, cat? Thank you. Absolutely killer to get a test pressing. This is my second one. I have Hunter's Moon, the Serpent's Lust test press, limited to 5. This is limited to 10, but nonetheless, this is fucking awesome. Great live album, super raw. Like, the recording quality of this is not good, but I love it. It has like a bootleg sort of vibe to it, and that's what gives it that charm. You can still make out the riffs, you can still make out the vocals, but the drums just really bury everything, but it's super tight, great performance. Love the Steel Warlust, one of my favorites in war metal. I want to recommend starting with this. I would say start with Vengeance War Till Death or Blood and Valor. Those are full lengths, and those are what I recommend. This next one is going to cause you guys to scratch your heads because I've said I don't like this band. And this is a band that I go back and forth on as to if I like them and think they deserve the hype and the praise and they deserve the fame they have, or if I think they're just super overrated. And I go back and forth, and I saw this at Best Buy in when I was on vacation visiting my girlfriend out in Long Island. And I saw this, it was $20. It was one of the first metal albums I ever bought, and I said, fuck it. Metallica, the Black Album. This is a blackened press. 2 LPs in a single sleeve. Nothing really fancy, comes with a lyric sheet. Everybody knows this album, so I don't have to say much. But you know what? Right now I'm in the mindset of, they definitely are a great band. But I know in a few months I won't be able to stomach them. But when I'm in the mood, it's definitely good. I know a lot of people say this is where they sold out or whatever. I don't really care. The songs are catchy as shit. There's a reason this album sold 16 million in the US. It's just a good album. I don't care if it's metal or rock or whatever you want to call it. The song The God That Failed. That is one of my favorite Metallica songs next to Fight Fire with Fire. Sad but true, one of my favorite riffs of Wolf and Man, Don't Tread on Me, Struggle Within. but the God That Failed. I just love that bass and drum intro. Really good shit. Now, last but most certainly not least, I pre-ordered this, of course, through Binderoom. Good luck to any album beating this, and if I'm going to review anything coming up, which I really wasn't in the mood for until I listened to this, I'm thinking about reviewing it. Panopticon, The Scars of Man on the Once Nameless Wilderness 1 and 2. Holy shit. Where to begin with this fucking beast? First of all, I got the version limited to 100 with this slip cover. I changed out the sleeve because it was ripping. I put it in one of these bags that Nuclear War Now puts diehards in. I always save those, but yeah, let's dive into this. First of all, slip cover, silk screen, I believe by Austin himself. Saw the picture on Instagram, so that's really cool. Just a little paper. I don't really care. I think it's awesome. I'm glad I bought this version. And it comes with part 1 and part 2. Now let's dive into part 1. Part 1 is a blackened folk metal album, I guess you would call it. That's what I personally would call it. This is just so good. I don't even know how to begin to talk about this. This is this black metal one. It doesn't have a lot of the hallmarks of black metal. It has some atmospheric black metal to it, but it's much more melodic, and it's much more, he's not binding himself to one particular genre and the rules of it, and that's what makes this so great. I've struggled to call it black metal, as I said, but there's definitely strong black metal vibes, especially on Blatiman, which is dedicated to Valfar from Vindir. Beautiful, beautiful photography. Love it. 2 LPs. Here's LP 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Has some quotes from Sigurd Olsen, who's, I believe this was his cabin, from what I was reading. Then on the back it has some notes about the concept behind it. And the second LP is another gorgeous printed inner sleeve. Marty and Andreas from Nordvis, you guys outdid yourselves with the packaging on this. Holy shit. And I love that artwork. I can't remember the name of the guy that did the art for this. I know he's done stuff for Grift. I know he's a Swedish artist. I follow him on Instagram. Amazing. I think Soulfall Design? I could be wrong. I think that's someone else, but whatever. And this comes on gorgeous, gorgeous blue marble merged vinyl. Just fucking stunning. And the sound quality is unreal, and I just gotta make sure this is... Alright, that's ID. I'm very OCD with making sure my records go in a certain way. But, yeah, part 1, unbelievable black metal. This is his best metal material to date. So, there's part 1. And then we have the record I was looking forward to the most out of the 2. Also, shout out to Brain Smasher once again. Great job on the backing vocals on this album. Second record. This is the folk album, and this is what I was the most excited to hear. And wow. He created a perfect folk country sort of album. If you don't like folk music, bluegrass, country at all, this isn't for you. But if you like it, this is for you. Favorite song on this, hands down, Beast Rider. Along with Echoes in the Snow, amazing, amazing stuff. The Wandering Ghost is gorgeous. Some post-rock vibes on this, especially with the first song, The Moss Beneath the Snow. But this is just incredible. A little summary of all the songs, what they're about. No lyrics. I wish there was lyrics, but whatever. Once again, beautiful printed inner sleeve for LP1. And then for LP2, has another gorgeous printed inner sleeve. And this time, this record is on a gorgeous purple merge. Phenomenal job by everyone that had a part in this. I'm going to make an attempt to review this in the near future. It's going to take a few more listens, but honestly, I can't stop listening to it. But that's it for this collection update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a Metalhead box video that I'm going to do probably next. And then I'm going to do a CD collection, and then we'll get right back into going through my vinyl collection. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you all for your support. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next video.